much information.
Gee, I wanted to know what he was going to do.
Yeah, I didn't need that. I have these images in my mind now. Not a good way to start this.
Angus, concentrate on your background, please.
I haven't even had a chance to download it, so it will take me too long to get it.
Okay, Paul, can you wait a couple of, just wait a little bit?
I'm not going to do it. It's too difficult.
Yeah, well, it can do without the virtual backgrounds. And it is after 1 o'clock, and I do need to get us started. I've started up the live stream and the recording so that we can get going. I'm Paul Sugarman. This is the Instant Shakespeare Company, and today we have Molière Rendezvous presenting The Forced Marriage. And to Simone of Molière Rendezvous.
Yes, great. Yes, so this is The Forced Marriage is a comedy ballet with yet another plot of the intrigues of marriage of this time by Molière. It was first performed, interesting enough, at the Louvre in January of 1664, and then the following February at the Palais Royal. The music for this ballet was composed by Lully, with the court taking part in the ballet, including none other than the Sun King himself, Louis XIV. Our translation is adapted by our own Angus Hepburn from the French. And now we will introduce the cast. So let's see, we'll start with Clinton.
Hello, I'm Clinton Powell. I'm reading Morphurius and Alcantor.
And Ben.
Benepology, I'll be Geronimo and Pancras.
And Angus.
Hi, Angus Hepburn from London, leading Sganarelle, the Molière role.
And Bill. Is Bill back?
No.
And we also have Bill, who will be returning shortly. Okay. All right. And I am Simone Kunrad, the playmaster, and I will be reading Dorimène. All right. So our piece takes place.
Who's reading the Egyptians?
That is right. I'm also the Egyptian girl, number 2, and Bill is number 1. Okay. So here we go. We start with the stage is in a public square.
I'll be back in a moment. Take care of the house and make sure everything's in good order. If someone brings me money, let someone come and fetch me quickly from Lord Geronimo. And if someone comes to me wanting money, tell them I'm out and I won't be back all day.
Very wise, my friend, very wise.
Lord Geronimo, here you are. I was just going to look for you.
Really? What is it you want?
I wanted to get your opinion, indeed ask your advice on a business matter.
Well, it would be my pleasure. Well met, as they say. We can speak freely here.
Well, it's a matter of some consequences which has been proposed to me, and it's really not too smart to take action on such things without getting advice from one's friends.
Well, I'm most honored that you've chosen me in whom to confide. What exactly is the problem?
First, I must beg you not to flatter me, but please to be completely honest with me.
Of course I will, if that's what you want.
I can't think of anything worse than a friend who hides his true feelings.
Of course you're right.
And these days, sincere friends are hard to find.
Very true, very true.
Promise me then, Lord Geronimo, that you will always tell me the truth.
I give you my word.
Swear on your honor.
Of course, and on our friendship. Just tell me what you're so concerned about.
Well, you see, I want to know from you whether it would be sensible for me to marry.
What? You?
Yes, me. Myself. In person. How does that sound to you?
First, tell me one thing.
What's that?
How old are you now?
Me?
Of course you.
Well, I don't know. But however old I am, I'm fine.
What? Don't you know your own age?
No, I've got more important things to think about.
Oh, for goodness sake, man. All right, let's try and work it out. Now, how old were you when we first met?
Well, I was only 20 then.
And how long were we together in Rome?
8 years.
And how long have you been in England?
Oh, 7 years.
And where were you after that? Oh, yes, London. Yes, London and Holland. And for how long?
5.5 years.
And how long was it ago that until you came back here?
Oh, I came back in 56.
So from 56 to 68, that's 12 years. And 5 years in Holland is 17. 7 years in England is 24. Yeah. 8 for our stay in Rome is 32. And you were 20 when we first met. Right? That makes precisely 52. So, fine, Lord Scannerell, on your own confession, you are somewhere in your 52nd or 53rd year.
Who, me? Oh, that can't be.
Well, the calculation is right. And remember, you're the one who made the promise made me promise to be honest with you. So, let me tell you frankly that at your age, marriage is not exactly sensible.
Oh.
Marriage is something that young people do when they should think very carefully about it before taking the plunge. People of our age shouldn't think of it at all. If, as they say, getting married is the greatest of all madness, then even worse is to get married when you are at an age when you are so much wiser and should know better. You see, to be honest, marriage should be the last thing on your mind. You will become the most ridiculous individual in the world if, having been free until now, you go and load yourself with the heaviest of chains.
Well, I am sorry, my friend. I am resolved to marry, and I most certainly will not be ridiculous if I succeed in marrying the girl I yearn for.
Ah, well, now that is different. You didn't tell me that you were infatuated.
Oh, there is a girl I like. Indeed, a girl I love with all my heart.
With all your heart? Goodness me.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I've already asked her father.
You asked your father already?
Yes, and the marriage must be concluded tonight. I give my word.
Ah, well, in that case, go ahead. I'll say no more.
You think I should abandon my plans? Am I too old now to dream of a woman? Well, let's forget about my age and look at reality. Can you name a man of 30 who looks more alive and vigorous than me? All my limbs move as well as they ever did. I don't walk with a stick, still have all my own teeth. I eat well 4 meals a day. And tell me if you will know a man who has a stomach stronger than mine. Well, what do you think of that?
Well, you're quite right. I was wrong. You must marry.
Well, I used to shy away from it, but now I have powerful reasons for it. Apart from the joy I will have in possessing a beautiful woman who will give 1,000 caresses, who will pamper me and will come to massage me whenever I am weary. Besides this joy, if I remain as I am, I will be allowing the lineage of the Scannerells to vanish from the world. In getting married, I will be able to see myself living again in others. I will have the pleasure of seeing a new generation that I have fathered, small figures which will resemble me like 2 drops of water. They will play around the house, call me Daddy when I come back from the city. They will play tricks on me and hug me and give me great joy. Oh, in my mind, I can see it all as if I was already there with 6 around me.
You're right. There's nothing nicer than that. You should get married as soon as you can.
Good. So you recommend it?
Certainly. You couldn't do better.
Really? Well, I'm glad for your advice as a true friend.
Well, now, tell me, who is the person that you intend to marry?
Dorimen.
Not young Dorimen, that delightful and very stylish child?
Yes.
Lord Alcantar's daughter?
Exactly.
And Alcida's sister? You do remember, don't you, that he's more than a little handy with the sword?
That's the one.
Dear God, you don't look for an easy life, do you?
Well, what do you think?
Oh, wonderful. Marry her right away.
What? Well, Isn't it a great idea?
Most certainly it'll be a wonderful idea. Quick as you can.
Oh, you make me so happy. I thank you for your welcome advice. Let me invite you to my wedding this evening.
I wouldn't miss it, and I will come masked, all the better to honour the event.
You will be welcome.
Lovely young Dorymen, daughter of Lord Alcanter and Lord Scannerell, who is only 53. Beautiful marriage. Oh dear, what a beautiful marriage.
Oh, the marriage must be a happy one because it gives joy to everyone. Everyone I talk to about it laughs with me in joy. Oh, I am now the most happy of men.
Oh, boy, hold my train tight. Making a mess of it.
Oh, here comes my love. Oh, how beautiful she is. What an air, what charm. Can there be a man who does not have, on seeing her, a desire to get married? Ah, where are you going, my darling, dear future wife of your future husband?
I'm going shopping.
Ah, my beauty, we will be so happy together. You won't be able to refuse me anything, and I'll be happy to do with you whatever I please, and no one will be able to object. You will be mine from head to toe, and I will be master of everything. Your delightful little eyes, your pert little nose, your appealing lips, your irresistible ears, your pretty little chin, and your plump nipples, finally, your whole person will be mine to control, and I will be able to caress you as much as I like. Aren't you delighted with our wedding, my darling girl?
Completely delighted, I swear. Because until now, my father has held me in the most severe subjugation you have ever seen. I had been enraged at how little freedom he gives me, and I had been so desperate that I would have even wished that he would marry me off to anyone at all, so that I could get out of his clutches and live the way I would like. Thank God you came along to take me away, to save me from him, and allow me to recover some of the time I have lost under his control. I know you are a very gallant man and know how to live in fashionable style, and that you will not be one of those inconvenient husbands who wants their wives to hide away and live like a bear in a cave. I confess to you that I could not put up with that, for I despair at loneliness. I like games, visiting friends, open-air parties, and going for rides. In a word, anything pleasurable. You must think yourself lucky to be getting a wife like me. We'll never have any trouble together, and I won't even try to constrain your behavior, as I hope that on your side you won't try to constrain mine. Our marriage should be one of mutual convenience. After all, couples should never marry in order to enrage each other. And so we will live married as two people who are each comfortable in their own world. No jealous suspicions will trouble us. It is enough that you will be assured of my fidelity, as I will be convinced of yours. But what's the matter? You look disturbed.
Oh, nothing, just a few fumes in my head.
It is an evil that attacks many people today, but our marriage will take all that away from you. Farewell, I'm already looking forward to getting out of these rags and buying some decent clothes. I'll need quite a lot, but don't worry, I'll send the merchants to you to settle the bills.
Lord Scanderell, I'm glad to find you still here. I'm just made a goldsmith now who had heard that you were looking for a beautiful diamond ring to present to your wife, and he begged me to speak to you on his behalf and to tell you he has just such a ring to sell, the most perfect ring in the world.
Look, no rush. It's not urgent.
What do you mean? What's happened to the passion you showed me earlier?
Yeah, well, for some time now, I've had second thoughts about marriage. Before going any further, I would be better if I thought this through. You know, I had a dream last night which is pressing on my mind. And after all, dreams are like mirrors where one can often observe a premonition of one's fate. It seemed to me in the dream that I was a ship on a rough sea, and that
Lord Scannerell, I'm afraid I have some pressing business which prevents me from staying to listen to you. I'm afraid I don't understand dreams at all, but you do have two scholars, two philosophers, your neighbors, who will be able to tell you everything you need to know about the subject.
Yes.
As they are far from different schools of thought, you can compare their various opinions upon it. And for me, I'm content with what I said to you a while ago and remain your servant. Ah.
He's right. I must consult these people as to what I should do.
Come now. You are impertinent fellow, sir. Man ignorant of the rigors of philosophy, deserving banishment from the Republic of Letters.
Ah, good. Here's one of my neighbors now.
I will show by the logic of Aristotle, the philosopher of philosophers, that you are ignorant and ignorantissime, ignorantifying and ignorantified in all cases and all imaginable fashions.
He seems to have a quarrel with someone. My lord.
You want to get involved in reasoning and philosophy, and yet you don't even know the basic elements of reason.
He's too cross to notice me. My lord.
Opposition would be condemned by all the schools of philosophy.
Oh, dear me, someone's really pissed him off.
Coelho tota via aberas.
Doctor, I beg your wisdom.
Oh, your servant.
Can we...
You know what you did? A syllogism, you foolish man.
You may,
The premise is inane, the minor premise is foolish, and the conclusion is ridiculous. I would rather die than endorse what you said, and I will support the opinion of to the last drop of ink in my pen.
Can I
will defend this proposition, unius et calcibus, unguibus et rostro.
Lord Aristotle, may we know what makes you so angry?
My fury is fully justified, let me tell you.
But what has angered you?
An ignoramus wanted me to support an erroneous proposition, an appalling proposition, appalling, execrable.
May I ask what it is?
Lord Scannerell, everything is upside down today. The world has fallen into general corruption. A dreadful permissiveness reigns everywhere, and magistrates who are established to maintain order in this state should blush with shame for suffering such an intolerable scandal as the one I'm talking about.
What?
The horrible thing, a thing that cries out to heaven for vengeance. I have to put up with being publicly told about the form of a hat.
What's it?
I maintain that it is necessary to say the shape of a hat, not the form. For there is a very clear difference between form and shape. Form describes the outward arrangement of bodies which are animated, and the shape, the outward arrangement of bodies which are inanimate. And since the hat is an inanimate body, we must say that the shape of the hat, not the form. You are ignorant, sir. It is obvious. These are the express terms used by Aristotle in his chapter on equality in the Metaphysics.
And here I thought we were facing some major catastrophe. Goodness, Doctor, just put it out of your mind.
I cannot contain myself.
Oh, please forget the shape and the hat. I have an important
No
question for you.
No scoundrel.
Oh, please control yourself.
Right.
Please, sir,
Who does support such a ludicrous proposal?
Well, he's obviously in the wrong, sir. Now, if I
No. Proposal condemned by Aristotle.
Well, of course, this is true. But you see,
terms.
Oh, you are completely correct. Yes, you are a fool, an impudent wretch to try and dispute with such a literate and learned doctor. There, that's dealt with. Now, please listen to me. I need to consult you on a matter which embarrasses me greatly. I intend to take a wife into my household to keep me company. The person I have chosen is beautiful and delightful in every way. I'm very enamored with her, and she is eager to marry me. Her father has given his consent, but I'm a little afraid of being viewed as, well, the old cuckold. the butt of all jokes. I beg you, as a learned philosopher, what are your feelings? What is your opinion on that?
Rather than agreeing that it is necessary to say the form of a hat, I would assent that a vacuum can exist in nature and that I am not learned.
Devil take the man. Learned sir, please. I beg you listen to me. I am but a simple man. I have been talking to you for nearly an hour, but you never respond to any of my questions. Instead, you keep arguing with someone else.
I beg your pardon, but I am consumed by righteous anger.
Well, please put it aside and have the courtesy to listen to me.
Certainly. What do you wish to tell me?
I want to ask you about something.
And in what language should we use for this discussion?
What language?
Yes?
Dear Lord, what else other than the language I speak? The tongue that I have in my mouth. I certainly don't think I'll be go and borrow my neighbour's.
By that I mean, what idiom would you use? What language?
Oh, now I see.
Do you want to speak Italian to me?
No.
Spanish?
No.
German?
No.
English?
No.
Latin?
No.
Greek?
No.
Hebrew?
No.
Syriac?
No.
Turkish?
No.
Arab?
No. No. What we're talking now. Francois.
Ah, our native tongue.
Very good.
So would you please go to the other side? You see, this ear is meant for scientific and foreign languages. The other is for hearing the common language.
It takes a lot of fuss and nonsense with these kinds of people.
Now, what do you want?
I need to consult you on a small difficulty.
On a difficulty of philosophy, no doubt.
Excuse me, I
want to know if the substance and the accident are synonyms or equivocations with respect to being.
Not at all.
Music is an art or a science.
Not that.
Or if its object is the three operations of the mind, perception, judgment, and reason, or only the third, reason.
No, I want to.
Categories of rationality are only one.
Well, not really. No.
If the conclusion is of the essence of the syllogism.
Well, no.
If the essence of the good is put in the palatability or in the convenience.
No,
If the good is reciprocated with the end.
Oh, no.
The end can move us by being real or by being intentional.
No. By all the devils, no.
Explain yourself then, for I cannot guess what is troubling you.
Yes, I am trying to
It has been
explain it
used to man to explain his thought. And as thoughts are all the portraits of things, so our words are the portraits of our thoughts.
Yeah.
But these portraits, in that other portraits are distinguished from their originals, while words enclosed in themselves, their original for it is nothing other than thought explained by an outward sign. Now, how does it come about that those who think well are also those who speak the best? So, explain your thought to me by speech, which is the most intelligible of signs.
A plague on the man.
Yes, the word is the indication and the mirror of the soul. It is the intermediary of the heart. It is the image of the soul. It is a mirror that naively presents us with the hidden secrets of our individuality. And since you have the ability to reason and to speak, I urge you to make use of those abilities so that I may hear your thoughts.
That's what I'm trying to do, but you won't listen to me.
I am listening now to you.
At last. So, what I wish to say, Doctor, is that...
Be brief.
I will be.
Yes, avoid prolixity.
Just let me...
Encapsulate your speech into Laconian apothegm.
If you think...
No ambiguity, no circumlocution. And now what? You get carried away with passion instead of explaining yourself with clarity and brevity. Come now. You're more impertinent than the one who wanted to convince me that it was acceptable to talk of the form of a hat, and I will prove to you in any encounter by reasons demonstrative and convincing and by arguments in Barbara that you are and will ever be nothing but a blockhead, and that I am and will always be in utroc jure, that is, in both civil and canon law, the learned philosopher Dr. Pancras.
What a pretentious fool.
Man of letters, man of learning.
God, you can't shut him up.
Efficiency, man of ability, a consummate man of the natural, moral, political sciences, a learned man, a very learned man in all modalities, in all cases, a man who possesses the most superb history and attendant mythology, grammar, poetry, rhetoric, dialectics and sophistry, mathematics, arithmetics, optics, and the ability to interpret dreams, physics, metaphysics, the ability to measure the cosmos, geometry, architecture, medicine, astronomy, astrology, physiognomy, and divination therefrom, palmistry, geomancy, etc., etc., etc.
Oh, to hell with scholars who don't want to listen to people. I've heard it said that his master Aristotle was also nothing but a talker. I'll have to go and find the other one. Maybe he'll be more laid back and reasonable. Hello!
What do you want from me, Lord Scannerell?
I have come to see you because I need your advice on a small matter of some importance to me, Doctor. Oh, this is off to a good start. He actually listens, this one.
Lord Scannerell, I'm afraid, sir, that you will have to alter your way of speaking. Our philosophy prohibits us from stating a decisive proposition, but rather to discuss everything with uncertainty, to always suspend judgment. And for this reason, you must not say, I have come, but rather, it seems to me that I came.
It seems to me?
Indeed.
Dear God, it must indeed seems to me, because it is.
Well, it is not an inevitable consequence, and it may seem so to you without the thing being real.
What? Is it not true that I have come?
This is not certain. We must, after all, doubt everything.
What? I'm not here and you're not talking to me?
It seems to me that you are here, and it seems to me that I am talking to you, but it is not certain that that is so.
What the hell? You're making fun of me. I am here, and you are very clearly there. There is no seems to me in all that. Oh, forget these subtleties, please, and let's talk about my business. I have a desire to get married.
I don't know anything about that.
No, I'm telling you no.
Ah, I see.
The girl I want to marry is very young and very beautiful.
That is not impossible.
Will I be right to marry her or wrong?
Well, one or the other.
Well, at least this is a different tune. I am asking you if it would be a good idea for me to marry the young girl I am talking about or not.
Well, maybe. And maybe not.
Will I find myself in trouble?
It's a possibility.
Oh, can't you give me a straight answer?
I'm trying to.
I have a great fondness for the girl.
That seems clear from what you say.
Her father has given her to me.
Well, that seems believable.
But by marrying her, I fear I may end up a cuckold.
That indeed may happen.
Well, what do you think?
That it is indeed a possibility.
Well, what would you do if you were in my place?
I do not know.
What do you think I should do?
Whatever you like.
I'm getting angry.
I wash my hands of it.
Oh, to hell with you. The thinker, the schemer.
You will do whatever you want.
A plague on you. I'll make you change your tune. I had enough of all this mealy-mouthed nonsense.
Oh!
There you are. You are paid for your worthless advice. Now I'm happy.
The insolence to insult me in such a way. The insolence to beat a philosopher like me.
Oh, no. Please correct your way of speaking. You have to doubt all things, and you mustn't say that I beat you, but rather that it seems to you that I beat you.
I'm going to the commissioner of the district and make a formal complaint about the blows that you have given me.
I wash my hands of it.
I have the bruises on my body to prove it.
That seems clear from what you say.
It was you who treated me like this.
That seems believable.
I will have a decree against you.
That indeed may happen.
And you will be convicted in court.
That indeed is a possibility.
Oh, shut up.
What a waste that was. I couldn't get one sensible word out of the pretentious idiot. Well, either of them, in fact. I know as much now as I did when I started. How on earth do I get advice on the possible consequences of my marriage? Never was a man more embarrassed than I am. Oh, look. Here are two Egyptian women. I'll get them to tell my fortune. Well, they seem to be in a good mood. Excellent. Listen, ladies, would you be able to tell my fortune?
Yes, my lord, we can both tell you what you wish to know.
You have only to show us the palm of your hand with, of course, a suitable coin in it, and we will tell you what you wish to hear.
Well, there are both of them, with a little something each to sweeten the pot.
Yes, you have a kind face, good sir. A kind face.
Yes, a kind face. The face of a man who will be something one day.
You will be married before long, my good sir. Indeed, you will be married shortly.
You will marry a very nice woman. Yes, a very nice woman.
Yes, a woman who will be cherished and loved by everyone.
A woman who will make you many friends, my good sir, many friends.
A woman who will bring wealth to your home.
A woman who will give you a great reputation.
You will be taken care of by her, my good sir. You wish to take care of so well by her.
Oh, that's good. But tell me, am I in danger of being cuckolded?
Cuckolded?
Yes.
Cuckolded?
Yes. Am I threatened with being cuckolded?
What
the hell are you doing? This isn't an answer. Stop that. Come here. I'm asking you both if I will end up a cuckold.
Cuckold?
Yes.
You?
Will I be a cuckold?
You? Cuckolded?
Yet, will I be or not? A plague on you both. You're prancing around, leaving me none the wiser. It is vital that I know the fate of the marriage I am planning, and time is running out. Oh, I'll have to try and find the great magician that everyone's talking about. They say his prophetic powers are second to none, and that he can predict one's future in every detail. Oh, but wait. Perhaps I don't need him after all. Look at what's approaching. I must hide and listen.
What? My darling Dorimé, are you joking?
I am most certainly not.
You are really getting married?
Believe it.
But then your wedding is to take place this evening.
This very evening.
Oh, you are cruel. I have already forgotten the love that I have for you and the promises you made to me. You think?
Of course not. I still feel the same way about you. You mustn't worry about this marriage. I'm not marrying him for love. It's his money that makes me resolve to accept it. I don't have any money, and nor do you. You know that without money, we'll never get anywhere in this world. Whatever happens, we need money. So frankly, I jumped at the chance of what this marriage offered. I embraced the opportunity to get myself a comfortable independence. I don't imagine the old fool will be around for long. I estimate 6 months at the most. Once I'm married, I will beg heaven daily to make me a widow. Oh, aha! We were just talking about you and praising you with all the honor and the respect you deserve.
Is this the gentleman who...
Yes, this is the dear man who has taken me for his wife.
Allow me to congratulate you on your marriage and to place my humble self at your service. I assure you that the young lady you are marrying is the most wonderful person, and you, miss, I rejoice with you also in the happy choice you have made. You could not find better, and this gentleman has all the appearance of being a good, strong husband. Yes, sir, I would be delighted at the opportunity to be your friend and visit you occasionally in the way of business or just simple pleasure.
You do us both too much honor. But come, I need to rush to prepare for the ceremony. I'm sure we will have plenty of time to talk later.
All right. That's enough of this marriage business. I'm now thoroughly disillusioned with the whole idea. I'm going to back out before it's too late. It's going to cost me quite a bit, but better to lose that than get trapped into something that will cost me a whole lot. It'll be a whole lot worse. Oh, let's see how difficult it's going to be to get out of the agreement.
Oh, my son-in-law, welcome.
Servant, sir.
Oh, you're here to finish the arrangements for this evening.
Forgive me for turning up unannounced.
Oh, not a problem. I promise you that I am as impatient about it as you are.
Actually, I'm here about something else.
I have ordered all the necessary things for the party.
No, it's not about that.
The band are on the way, the food is ordered, and my daughter is dressed and waiting to receive you.
That's not what brings me here.
Everything is organized for your satisfaction.
Well, no, you see, there's something I must tell you.
Oh, come in, my son-in-law.
A word first.
Oh, goodness me, let's not stand on ceremony. Oh, come in quickly, please.
No, I tell you, I need to talk to you first.
Oh, you have something to tell me?
Yes.
What is it?
Lord Alcantor, I proposed to your daughter in marriage, it is true, and you gave me your blessing, but on reflection, I feel I may be a little advanced in age for her, and have come to believe that I am not at all a suitable match for your daughter.
Oh, forgive me. My daughter finds you fine as you are, and I'm sure that she will live very contentedly with you.
But I have, regrettably, terrible bad habits, and she would likely suffer too much from my bad temper.
My daughter's not easily upset, and I am sure that she will very quickly adapt to your ways.
I have some physical deformities and infirmities which may well disgust her.
Oh, such fears are groundless. An honest wife would never be disgusted by her husband.
Oh, surely you must believe me. After hearing all this, you cannot want to give your precious daughter to a man like me.
Are you serious? I would rather die than to go back on my word.
Please, I'll repay you for any expenses you've incurred.
Oh, no, not at all. I promised her to you, and you will have her, and I don't care how many other men are trying to claim her.
What the hell?
You see, I hold you in special esteem and friendship, and I would turn down the claim of a prince so that you could marry her.
Lord Alcantor, I am, of course, obliged to you for this great honor you do me, but I must insist, I do not want to get married to your daughter.
What, you don't?
No.
But why not?
For the reason? I don't feel I am ready for marriage. I want to imitate my father and my grandfather and all those others of my lineage who have never wanted to marry.
Well, I would never force a man against his will, but you made a commitment to marry my daughter. Indeed, everything is prepared. However, since you want to withdraw your promise, I suppose I must see what can be done. I will return soon with some news of some sort, I imagine.
Oh, he's more reasonable than I expected. I thought I would have much more difficulty in extricating myself from this mess. Now that I look at it, I was very wise to get out of this in time. Otherwise, I'd have been stuck in something I would have long repented.
Sir, I am your most humble servant.
Sir, and I yours.
Yeah, my father told me, sir, that you had come to break your word.
Yes, sir. It is with regret that I do so, but...
Yeah, oh, sir, but there is nothing wrong in that.
I'm deeply sorry, I assure you, but I had no choice.
It's not a problem, I assure you. Sir, make your choice. Make your choice of weapons.
Of these two swords?
If you would be so good.
For what reason?
Sir, since you now refuse to marry my sister after having made a solemn promise, I believe that you will not be offended by the compliment which I have just offered you.
The what?
Other people would get angry with you and make an embarrassing scene, but we people who have, in a restrained and gentlemanly fashion, I tell you, therefore, in all civility, that under the circumstances, it is necessary that we accept to cut each other's throat.
That is a very strange compliment.
Come, sir, choose, please.
Well, I am your servant, sir, but I regret to inform you that I have no desire to cut anyone's throat. My God, what have I got to do now?
But alas, there is no alternative.
Well, why don't you just take back the compliment?
Come now, sir, quickly. I have other business awaiting me.
I don't want to wait, I tell you.
You don't want to fight? You
no,
say?
Lord, no.
Is that your answer?
That's my answer.
Well, sir, you will have no reason to complain. I am behaving in an honorable and proper fashion. You broke your promise. I offered you the opportunity to redeem your honor in a duel. You refused to fight, and so now I beat you with this stick. This is all quite proper, and you are too honest a man to deny this right.
Oh, what the devil is this?
Come, sir, again, I offer you the opportunity to make reparations with honor. Don't make me fetch my pistol.
You can't force me.
I'm not forcing you to do anything, but either you fight or you marry my sister.
Sir, I will do neither, I assure you.
You will not change your mind?
I will not change my mind.
So, with your permission...
Oh! Yeah!
Oh! So, sir, it pains me to have to do this, but you have no alternative. You will not stop until either you fight me or agree to marry my sister.
All right. Enough. I'll marry her. You have my word.
Ah, sir. I'm glad you're coming to your senses and that we are back on track because, in truth, you are the man that I esteem the most in this world. I swear to you, and I would have been in despair if you would have forced me to mistreat you. I will call my father and tell him that all is well. Father! Father! Here is the gentleman. He has had a change of heart. He intends to behave honorably, so you can safely give him my sister's hand in marriage.
Sir, here is her hand. Now give her yours. Ah, what joy. Praise heaven. At last I am relieved of her. From now on, good sir, she is your responsibility. You can care for her and pay for all her bills. Let us all rejoice and celebrate. Celebrate this happy marriage.
End of play. Ta-da.
Short and sweet. I can't do that. My arm hurts.
Bravo! Bravo! Well done.
That worked better than I thought it would.
Yeah, that was fun.
Did you like my props?
Absolutely super, sir. Absolutely super. Hey, Paul.
You do have you can still use it if you'd like, sir.
No, it's quite all right. No,
Okay,
no, it's quite all right. I'll marry the woman.
Very well. Daddy, it worked. Daddy.
Daddy.
Did I do good, Daddy?
Yeah.
And don't worry, the bills are coming.
Yeah.
That
So
was delightful. Thank you. That was so
yes,
simple.
good.
Oh, you stayed. You didn't miss your gig.
I thought the play was longer. I had to leave. I do have to
No,
leave.
it's just one of
It's
his
just a one act. I know.
I just figured, 3:00 it'll finish. No, I stayed and sort of while I'm packing up and changing. Yeah.
But let's plug your gig. Where are you singing?
Oh, where am I singing? It's in churches and senior residents. It's nothing fancy.
Oh, well, we must crash those parties.
I am
Well,
doing.
if you're ever over here, you can sing here.
Yeah.
I live in a senior residence.
I thought you lived in
London.
apartment with your granddaughter or grandson.
No, I have my own flat, or Steph and I have this flat in what's called a retirement building, where you've got to be over 65 to buy into it. And if you start going gaga, they take you out and shove you in a care home.
Is there are there services there?
No, really. Well, there's a building manager, and they look after the place and keep it in good shape. But no. That's the problem. I mean, the other night I was sitting in my living room when my door rattled, and I never lock it when I'm actually in. And this very pleasant elderly lady came in looking very bemused. She'd come out the elevator and turned the wrong way and ended up coming into my apartment. And the poor soul had just seen her son off, who'd been visiting her. And I had to calm her down and try and work out where the hell her flat was.
So you didn't get lucky there, Angus.
No.
Oh.
Very nice lady called Rosemary. I mean,
So Ben, what are you going to sing?
Così fan tutte.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wow.
That's all right.
Which,
I didn't know a note of it when I started. I just crammed it in 2 weeks into.
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
No. We're not going to sing over Zoom.
Chicken.
But it's very weird. All of a sudden, at my old age, I'm singing all over the place. I'm doing two messiahs, the solos, and
Whoa, where? Which
it's
church?
Messiah season. One's in Philadelphia and one's in Katona, New York.
All right, we'll look it up.
This is
Not
fun.
a lot of difference.
No, it's all the same shite.
Well, no, Philadelphia is a bit